Texas and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the UTEP Miners, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollock with me. Guys, can't wait. The Longhorns will kick it away to start us off. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The Miners' offense takes the field. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others, that they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Back to pass, it's Nelson. They're working that left side.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel, but in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. The Miners are on the move. They'll run it with Wilson. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Red pass, it's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. Lost one deep down the right side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And the Miners will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. So the Texas Longhorns offense will take the field for the first time. Last time we saw these guys, they came out firing. They were up to any challenge offered by the secondary. Any suggestions on how to prevent that from happening again this week, David?
And it's tough to have that great of a QB and that great of a wide receiver, but you definitely have to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Jam him. Mess up the timing. Their chemistry and timing with this elite QB and elite receiver is really good. Jesse, I got to mess it up somehow.
And you just have to take calculated risks, right? Every defensive coordinator wants to be aggressive, and you want to press him and play press man, but you can only do it a handful of times because you know in this game, when the quarterback sees that isolated matchup, there is no question he's going to take a shot deep down the field to back.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Off play action on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Washington.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. And he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They'll run play action. Working that left side now. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Going to the running game. Turning it on! Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it from the red zone. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Longhorns are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. To the air, it's Manning. Throws to the tight end. Give him 6. Touchdown, Longhorns! They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, running back gets the give. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Fires to the right. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Touchdown, Texas! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Ole Miss has the lead right now, but I don't care if it's Archie or Eli back there. We've come to learn that no lead is safe inside Vaught Hemingway. They're up by 4 over Arkansas. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping... Breaks into the open. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47.
And man, nobody home on defense. We've got to understand the option starts with the quarterback. Somebody has to have that guy. The defense blows an assignment, and the quarterback takes advantage and makes the big play down the field.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wilson on the carry. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on third down in DKR. Dropping back, it's Nelson. Good timing on the quick out. He didn't quite make it to the sticks, and it'll bring up a fourth down from the 42. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Miners are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Grab near the marker. It's Thomas. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
And the Miners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Now the play fake. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Catch in the middle, it's Odom. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So now to start the second quarter, they'll line up and try a field goal. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Never a doubt. Now the lead is down to 11.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Unloads quickly. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Manning. They've got the screen set up. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Got it in the middle, it's Moore. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Here's a heat. And to get rid of it quickly. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Takes it on the shovel. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Longhorns need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. He lets one fly deep. Can't make the grab, in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time. Punt is in the air. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Thomas. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Stands in and takes the hit. Hits him inside the 20, still going. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Gives it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Miners now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air, it's Nelson. Quick strike complete. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. They'll try to run it in. Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UTEP! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they cut the lead to 14-10. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Snagged in the middle, it's Moore. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Looking down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Got his man quickly. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Wants to go up top. Quickly to the tight end. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Making side adjustments here. Got it behind the line. It's Wingo. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play. Some misdirection with the counter. Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35. The Longhorns need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They finally get to him. A lot of play there to pick up the first down. And the Longhorns started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Got it. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Longhorns!
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Auburn is ahead early in Jordan-Hare, but that's not exactly Bo Jackson out there running the ball. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over South Alabama. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Looking for a man, it's Nelson. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle, it's Thomas. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Gonna look downfield again. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Under fire. Gonna try to get it himself. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He's got it on the run. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, UTEP.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
Getting set for the point after. And they tack on the extra point to cut the lead to 21-17. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Hauls it in. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And the Longhorns come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Trying play action. Fires to the big fella. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Moore. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. The Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. He's got the back in the middle. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. This will likely be the last play of the half. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. Now up by 7 points here in the second.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a superb matchup in Austin today. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Wingo. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Offense working from the pistol. They'll ride the hot hand. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wide receiver going in motion. Off play action. Caught behind the line. It's Wingo. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's Manning. He wants to take the top off. And he's got it at the 20. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Quickly complete. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. They've started a pretty good drive. This will be the 7th play, but they need to convert 3rd and 5. Fires to the tight end. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. The Longhorns had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball. Touchdown, Texas! Fitted in the window for the score. He has been surgical, precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Power football with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Nelson. Bringing the heat. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. DKR heating up and trying to make 3rd down impossible here. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Miners will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault. Oh, he's got some space.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Extra blockers on the field. Offense goes full house. They'll move the wide receiver. Running into the open space. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. With the catch, it's Wingo. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The completion short of the sticks. It's 2nd down. Zings it complete to the right. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. And the Longhorns kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Going for 6. Touchdown, Longhorns! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. This dude is lighting it up for the Horns, and some old-school Horn fans starting to think about that 500-yard, 4-touchdown day Vince Young had against Oklahoma State.
Bringing back great memories, and there's been some good runs at quarterback. You think about Colt McCoy, too, man. He put up some serious numbers, some serious wins. Can this be the next guy to catapult this offense, to bring Texas back to prominence?
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. Stanford has the lead right now, but there's no John Elway on this team, and that's why we have a tight one there on the phone. They're up by 10 over Boston College.
Back to pass, it's Nelson.
Any big changes in this ACC clash, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught him.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer, because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block them.
The Miners have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Oh, what a move. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Punt is on its way. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and are ready to go with a fresh possession. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Snags a quick pass on the left. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. Guys, the levels of hype and impatience awaiting the arrival of Arch Manning pretty much unsustainable over the last couple of years. Meanwhile, Quinn Ewers was pretty doggone good. But Arch is pretty deserving of all of this attention, I'd say, Jesse.
He's very, very talented. That jumps off the film when you watch him. You can see why he was so highly regarded coming out of high school, and you can see why Texas fans are so impatient to finally watch what he does this year. Now, it's one thing to do it against Louisiana Monroe. It's one thing to do it against UTSA and Mississippi State. Can he do it against the Georgia?
There he goes. He's brought down the line of play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
Well, this offense has shown you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The give to the tailback. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the air, it's Manning. He wants it all. Got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Texas. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. This drive will open from the 15. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Out across the 20, they'll mark him out of bounds right at the 21-yard line. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Got a man, it's Taylor. And the Miners will move the sticks. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. The Miners can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking downfield, it's Locklear. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Quickly complete. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Looking downfield on first down. Caught over the middle, it's Taylor. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield they couldn't hook up. This offense has it with really good field position. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Washington. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, the tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Motion from the wide receiver. Grab behind the line. It's Washington. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Trying to get the edge on the toss. Oh my, circle, Spinderella. Put him in the spin cycle and picked up the first down. Off the play fake on first down. He's got the tight end. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Longhorns! They push the lead out here in the fourth quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. The returner will field it and try to do some business. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. And some room to work. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Looking to pass. It's Locklear. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the first down. And the Miners come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Got his man. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his tight end. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Miners in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give is to Taylor. Turning it on. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Brown.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
To the air on 2nd down. Unloads it left. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. And the Miners are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Going to try to pop one on the screen. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Miners come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw again. Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Clock is under 4 minutes as they come to the line for 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Grabbed behind the line. It's Taylor. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Off the play fake. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense. Getting the sack, getting the fumble.
They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They feed him again. Finds a little space. He'll work his way down to the 28.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force-feed you the football to try and ice this game, and he's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. The give on the inside. Shakes off the defender. Got the first down and more. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Caught in the backfield, it's Moore. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. With the clock running, this should be the final play.
Brings up 2nd down.
Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah,